On October 19, 2020, Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX, announced that Mars travel would be realized in a year. On Earth, Musk has also been leading the Autopilot development plan. I assert that it is unnecessary to install laser radar on Autopilot, Musk said. While most companies, including Japan, are groping for Autopilot with laser radar. Apollo Japan also used the AI technology of the unique algorithm SDL without laser radar, and it has successfully used the three-dimensional optical recognition technology, which can grasp a target directly, like the human eye, for automatic driving. This video is the first application of the mechanical consciousness automatic driving in the world. Our Autopilot car really realizes unmanned driving on the arc-shaped road by 80 km speed. This is achieved by the algorithm of SDL model that recognizes images like human eyes and does not have a black box problem. First of all, self-driving cars have a high-speed randomness control problem that cannot be solved by modern control theory. And especially at high speed, the car cannot turn on curved roads and is thrown out by centrifugal force. The Autopilot imported into the SDL model can completely imitate the driving method of people with biological consciousness and is safely driving on the curved road. Taking centrifugal force into account, the steering wheel control of the SDL model is accurate and safe. If further applied, it can be adapted to urban roads in various situations. In addition to the wide and easy-to-drive motorways, we may drive on narrow roads or roads with a large number of passers-by. In such a narrow road with pedestrians and vehicles, accidents are more likely to occur in front of the car. Autonomous driving with SDL is more patient than a human driver, and it drives on the basis of absolute safety. That is, the trajectory of the pedestrian's passage has a very large randomness. But our Autopilot car uses three-dimensional optical recognition camera, can always obtain accurate visual information without feeling tired as visual information by the human eye. Then, using the maximum probability of obstacle detection, our Autopilot car can avoid pedestrians and obstacles and drive in the gaps skillfully. Autopilot cars with mechanical consciousness will be able to drive safely as human beings with mutual courtesy, considering traffic conditions including speed control, which matches the flow of cars around you. Through hundreds of mathematical models, people's awareness of safe driving is deeply understood by the machine. Through hundreds of mathematical models, the machine consciousness of unmanned autonomous driving can preferentially choose the overtaking lane and overtake the car according to traffic rules and safety principles when overtaking is required. The road condition is quite complicated. For example, in a one-way three-lane, if there is a car in the overtaking lane and the Autopilot car cannot overtake, the Autopilot car can select another lane through optical 3D recognition and millimeter wave radar. This is very close to mature human driving. If you want to drive, you have to go to a driving school to get a driver's license. Can the Autopilot driving technology get a driver's license? At this time, The autopilot driving technology challenges the driving skill test subjects, which make human beings nervous without enough assurance that they can pass. After only several training sessions, the autopilot equipped with SDL could easily pass the difficult tests in a state that is completely unmanned. Autopilot cars with SDL model does not use lidar can drive a car safely and skillfully than human drivers in specific scenes. However, empirical experiments still need to be continued. SDL model with mechanical consciousness is indispensable for the realization of completely unmanned driving, avoiding black box problems. If this technology is realized and autonomous driving becomes possible on roads all around all of the world, no one will be left behind, which is the goal of the SDGs. That is, elderly people and people with disabilities can go where they want to go in an autonomous driving car. A dream of a future with beautiful human-friendly traffic will surely come true.